Alright, I'm back. Tell you what, it's taken quite a bit of strength I have not to actually respond to some of the things that I made community posts on, but I'm not going to because I'm trying to focus on my gaming content. Yes, it may be low quality and ghetto is all shit, but
and the challengers from Mutiny,
I don't want my gaming content being drama. Yeah, I may get frustrated with the game and cuss at it a few times, but
the following contest is in.
There you see what
at the end of the day, I don't want it to be about drama.
Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk. Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Look in the eyes, what do you see? Cult of personality.
Oh man, spine-crushing impact. And he is directed into the corner. Big knee lift. And a clothesline. And CM Punk is in control. CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Look out! The dive! What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed. That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next
I didn't get as
level.
much storage back on my phone this time around.
Knee right on target.
Which means if I do the second part, it won't be able to be as long as this one here. Oh, I gotta get Bailey in, huh?
That kind of agility
Tag her in.
earned them the title. And now the tag. For the victory. The champ avoiding a 1 count. Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no
Come on, Butterface.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey. And Punk follows it up with the knee. And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over. And there's the tag.
And I seen this coming before it ever actually happened the first time.
And now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
Because yes, even the story mode in a WWE video game is just as predictable as the story mode, as the story in the actual product. So yeah.
New Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
Still a good story nonetheless, but it's still predictable.
CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick. Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming. We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it. You're not the only one. We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it. I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever. We are headed for dark times.
Excuse me.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by.
Oh, you mean like how you had your ass handed to you in UFC?
Asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, They were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point.
That actually
Year
is
after
true.
year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside.
Yep, that's true.
If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now.
I wish I had the option
Because
to do
after
that.
Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
And I mean from the get-go, not just towards the end. Because honestly, WWE is a shit of a product. They always bury talent.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I did.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple
I
H.
seen it coming the first time I played
Turns
this
out
game.
he was just trying to
Like the
divert
very
attention
first
away
time.
from himself the entire time. Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs. Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you could
Look, it's
use that
Magnus.
experience. You
I
don't
once
need
told
Punk.
his wife straight up that I
You
wanted to
never
eat
did.
her ass.
You have each other.
And I'm proud of that.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
Whatever.
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division. Okay. You have our full support.
Again, I seen all that coming even the first time I played the game because that's just how predictable everything is when it comes to WWE.